My name is Jacqueline. I am a mother to 3 children, and I am doing some homeschool prep, and I'm bringing you along with me. Are you thinking about homeschooling your kids and feeling like you need to have it figured out before you start? My friend, stay a little longer and I'm going to show you that it does not have to be that way. This morning I am preparing our chore cards. We are a Charlotte Mason inspired homeschool, and our daily rhythm counts as part of our education too. Because learning in our home doesn't just happen at the table with workbooks. It happens in the little things. The habits we build, the responsibilities they learn, and the way we walk through our day together. into the mindset that we need more, that we need a homeschool, we need this curriculum or that curriculum, or we need to do this system or that system, and that our homeschool should look like what we're seeing everywhere else. And it's so easy to fall into the trap of comparing your journey to somebody else's and feel like somehow we're behind. But it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to build your homeschool around pressure or perfection or keeping up with everyone else. You can build it around your family, your rhythm, and what actually works for you. And the truth is, you don't need a fancy curriculum to give your kids a meaningful education. tuned because I do go through what I do get for curriculum, because those are our core. And I did forget to film what I use for my oldest, so I have a picture in there of some things that we are using. We are going to make a little bit of a switch, but until then, this is what we're using. And I do go through our chore system. So stay tuned, watch that. Thank you for being here, and I can't wait to see you next time. So we're using the Good and Beautiful Language Arts. This is level K. And we're just going to go through this until she finished this book. And we have math. So this is what I consider core. And again, she's got the K level, kindergarten level, and we're just going to keep going through until she gets completely finished with it. I think this is like unit 2. And she does really well. She loves learning. She wants to do 2 lessons when we do math. This is our little setup. They each have their rhythm cards. I always go from the order of birth. So my oldest over here to my youngest right here. And these are what I have right now. I've kind of been working on some. See, I like uniformed look, and I know these are not, but that's okay. I just wanted to see if the system works. And we've been doing it for a few days now. So these are their daily rhythms. And these here are chores. I am going to kind of change a little bit of this setup. And then these hooks, I have index cards with their names on it, and I just kind of go through, and whoever has, if my youngest is turned for up here, then he'll be feeding the animals, walking our dog Dexter, wiping down countertops. So there's those, and then there's sweeping, vacuuming, demopping. We sweep, and then I also have a dust mop, and then of course I have regular mop. So it'll be some sort of mopping, and again, like if my oldest, if her name tag is flipped, then it's her day to do these. And I do it that way because they all have to learn to sweep. They all have to learn to vacuum. They're not going to get better unless they keep doing it and gaining confidence in doing it. So this is how I make sure they can all get turns in doing something and learning to be responsible and gaining confidence. Some things I am adding on, I just got these printed off, is I call these time cards. They tell you, well, it tells them the time that they'll have a snack. And I added pictures for my little ones so they can, it's to help them kind of learn to read. And then I used face clocks because I want to go ahead and introduce time to them. And I'm going to put these, I'll cut them out, laminate them, and put them over here with the clock so they can match up the hands. And then I also got printed more of these, more chores, because I did forget some, but that's okay, because we're figuring things out. It's a journey. We're figuring things. So I added these, and I like having a blank one because after it's laminated, I can just write it what I missed. And then these are just updated versions of the daily rhythm cards and more unified look because I figured out how to do that.